Hello and welcome back for part 15 now of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black. We just had one of our heroes assassinated. That is bad. Had a necrotect come back from being wounded. That is good. Wonder where he is. Ah, he's over here. Okay. So I need to try and clean up this Skaven army that's just raised Eye of the Panther but now has kind of limited escape options. Mostly low tier infantry, Skaven slaves, clan rats with a plague priest, and then two kind of dangerous artillery units. Just have to try and plan how I want to do this. So I can make the attack with Arkhan, but that uses all his movement. I can't reach on regular march with this army. Wow, that's unfortunate. I definitely underestimated how much movement it would take to cross this terrain. Yeah, this king has amazing movement range, but he can get there. The issue, the issue of moving this army south is just whether I'm leaving Martek vulnerable or potentially whether I want to wipe out this little annoying top nuts army that... Okay, they can't... Yeah, they can't threaten Al-Haik, I think. But they could definitely take Virus, and if I don't sort them out now, they will just be irritating. Yeah, then there's not much here, but it is enough to take on a garrison, like a small garrison for sure. Yeah, I didn't position this as well as I thought I had. It's okay though. I think I just take this army on with just Arkhan. Just checking where my other heroes are. Yeah, so yeah, that guy got assassinated, but didn't I have another? Oh yeah, I did have another Lich Priest, but he's still in the army. Right. Okay, no more Regiment of Renown just yet. That's fine. Yeah, I can't really add another unit to Arkhan's army, unfortunately. Love the Skaven lines. Not my fault, Queek says no. If this army withdraws, it's going to be annoying. I don't think they'll withdraw from one stack though, and even if some of their army is left and I can't finish it off, it's not going to be very much. And I can have this army reoccupy Eye of the Panther. I think that's my best bet here. So up in the north, yeah. So this army I think wants to start heading east. If I head east with this army, move out to here, say, keep recruiting, get it to a full stack, and have this army just deal with this remnants of the top knots, then I've got two stacks here that can look to either take Bel Aliad or at the very least hold off the next attack from the Savage Orcs, which looks to be coming from Zandri. Probably to Al-Haik again. Yeah, that all sounds fine, I think. Yeah, I think at the end of last time, right, I moved this hero to scout, and that was reset because I just reloaded the autosave. But there is this army here as well, which is just mostly Skaven slaves. I'm not concerned about this. Obviously, the walls in Jaluk Oasis protect it. Plus, the army here is um, probably even enough to take them on. So let's head this hero up this way. Try to just again catch sight of any other incoming Skaven stacks. Check the power ranking of the Skaven. Yeah, so we've made it up to 6, which I'm very happy about. I mean, this is why getting the 4th and 5th army, even if they're just skeleton stacks, it does make a difference. So clan wars are down at 14. You can see from the balance, like the power rating here, we are showing us stronger than them. So that is all great. It's only Grimgor that we're weaker than, and we're not actively fighting him, and hopefully don't have to in the foreseeable future. Okay, let's get these battles underway. I'll start with Arkhan. Oh, you withdrew. That is actually problematic. Well, it's okay. What I can do, I don't want, yeah, so if I leave the situation like this, right, the risk is Arkhan gets attacked and ambushed by this army. I'm not sure that's so dangerous, but ambush battles can be can go poorly. So what I can do here, I think, this army doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to throw it away, but if I use them to occupy Eye of the Panther, oh, colonization costs gold, right? I forgot about that, but I can afford it. So if I use them to take Eye of the Panther, I can actually have Arkhan force march back into Eye of the Panther, and have this army adjacent but outside. That way, the worst Queek could do would be ambush this army outside the settlement, which I don't particularly care about. If he attacked the settlement, I'd have Arkhan's army on force march. Okay, well I'm doing this part of the plan regardless. Yeah, I want to colonize. Okay, so that used up a lot of my. I mean that. Yeah, I used up a lot of my soldiers making that move, but that's fine. So this army doesn't have any movement yet, but I can. You can always bump them outside the settlement just like this. Then. I mean, I'm not sure I'm making the right decision, but I really don't want this army being a nuisance up in the north. So, as tempting as it looks to just attack and wipe out Queek's army with my army here, I don't think I want to do that. Right, so then I change to force march and I station in Eye of the Panther. And I think this kind of protects me. We might have a battle. He might think he can take on both our armies with Arkhan's army in force march. I don't think that's true though. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, combining those units together did not leave us with many troops left. We could retreat even further with Arkhan, but I don't think that's a good idea. As in, I could move out like this way. I don't think that's a good idea. He'll just come. He can come and take out Eye of the Panther. Given we've chosen to go into I chose to go into force march, for sure I'm best just sticking in the city. We'll see what happens here. This isn't what I wanted to happen. I should have moved closer. I should have had Arkhan's army. It was tricky though, right? Because I needed to stand here to get replenishment. So I'm not sure what I could have done differently. I think it was clever of Queek's army to withdraw. I mean, that sort of suggests that they don't think the balance of power is in their favor, so that's a good sign. Hopefully they won't launch any kind of attack here and there won't be any issue. Okay, so this lord just has 4 skill points, including this one, before he's maxed out. So he's got up to Desert Strike. I think this other stuff here is pretty optional. 2 more points in Canopic Jarholder would be somewhat nice, just if there's nothing worth spending points on. It's in his army? Oh, he has the Scorpions, right. But unfortunately, he doesn't actually have the boost to the Scorpions. So this is charge bonus, melee attack, and weapon strength for Scorpions. And it's just charge bonus and melee attack if I put 2 points there. I don't think that's going to make too much difference. I think defense. Well, I was going to say I think melee defense and armor are probably better stats for the Scorpions, but now I think about it, that might not be true. I'm not totally relying on them in this army to be damage dealers because I have got the archers, I have got the heroes, I've got the Screaming Skull, and now the casket. Oh. Yeah, these boosts to the Lord's own fighting skills might be useful. There've been occasions where the Lord's well, he got injured, like he got wiped out the one time. But he's been low on health in a couple of battles, so I think missile resistance, more hit points would be good. So maybe 2 points here, then the last 2 in jars. Sure. This Lord, even though he's by far my best general, I mean, the strategist trait is not as good as some of the others. So I was always planning to have him not be a general indefinitely, and have him eventually kind of live in retirement, collect jars. Yeah, I won't join that Necrotech to the army. I've already got one here. Oh, I don't actually. Do I want to join that Necrotech? I'm not sure he's gonna. I'm only just on the edge of that movement range. No, I'll have the Necrotech scout this way. Yeah, I know I've got one scout here, but I really want to see what else is going on. I think I can come this way. Let's search this rune again. Oh, I can't do it this turn. I'm just going to rediscover the Skaven, but it at least gives us a view of what they've got going on in their settlement. Alright, attack this. I could force march this army to bring it in as reinforcements, but I don't need to, and I'd rather just have my other army able to recruit. Yeah, any casualties I take here would be replenished. So it's easy auto resolve. And sure, campaign movement range and treasury sounds good. Orcsbane. Oh, that's nice. Yep. Leadership boost fighting greenskins. And yeah, took them out. Grab a level up on this guy. Nice. He's only 2 levels away from Arcane Conduit. He's leveled up really fast. That's great. My Tomb Prince here. So yeah, it's rank 10 before he gets the Chariot. Let's just work on hard to hit, then Tomb Strike. And yeah, everything's healing up in 1 turn. That's great. Bring this army to here. Not sure how much I get in terms of local recruitment slots. Yeah, it's 6 in this province. Okay. Works out nicely. Maybe you come over sort of this way. Just want to make sure I'm not missing an army, you know? Fighting 3 enemies at once, even though based on the power ranking, I have some idea of how strong they are. Like, when we've got 5 armies, it's hard to tell from the balance of the yellow and the red on the diplomacy screen. Like, do they have 3 armies? Do they have 4? You know? Better safe than sorry. Alright, I'll walk down here this turn and plan to just head back up. And either come back here, or if I've seen them moved out next turn, I can find them on the way to Zandri. On the way to Al Haik. They can't get here in 1 turn, so should be able to. Yeah, we can either wait for them to move out and attack them, or just see what happens. Okay, that guy I'm not leveling up. Commandment available. Nice. Okay, yeah, we've taken this province again. Okay, what am I doing with gold? I want to recruit. I've only got the 2,500 gold options for these heroes. I have got 3 of them though. So I can pick anyone I want. I also have a Lich Priest recruit slot open. So let's see here. Yeah, probably another character here in the south is fine. I can recruit him at Eye of the Panther. Ah, hold on. Yeah, I'll recruit him in Eye of the Panther, but I'll actually recruit him. I'll recruit him with the idea of disbanding and getting a reroll on the trait. But I'll actually recruit him in El Haik so he gets the +2 levels. Yeah, so I've already got. We're 2 under for Lich Priests. Huh, okay. So let's recruit someone from Lore of Light. So I'm not going to keep this guy around. I'll disband him next turn. Just give me some jars while you're here. And I guess in the Oasis I can grab the other guy from this Lore of Magic. I'm prioritizing these 2 Lores of Magic over Death. I just think they're better. This isn't a good trait, so recruit you. Go for the jars. Okay. So I don't want to spend all of my gold grabbing another hero slot, and it would probably be, well, it could be any hero I want, or do I want to spend it on building buildings? So there's this building slot here that I opened up that I could either go for those spice resources or get going on, oh, that's tempting for more archers and eventually up towards Tomb Guard. It's annoying how much this costs. Maybe I won't. Yeah, this province is so slow to grow. I don't really feel like investing much money in it. I think I slightly made that mistake previously. I actually put a bit too much money in here and would have been better investing it in other places. I think I can do about an extra hero slot. Right now, though, I mean, no, I don't know. I'm hesitating. I feel like the sooner you get heroes, the sooner I get them leveled up, get them to become immortal, roll the good traits. All this infrastructure stuff is kind of more minor. I would like more military buildings, but they're just so expensive that 2,500 or an extra hero still sounds like a good deal. Just like the commandments. Yeah, growth and campaign movement range. That sounds great. So I've got 5 armies. We've got 2 slots for Tomb Princes. I think the Tomb Prince is least valuable here. I'm going to prioritize Lich Priest actually. If I can get more, yeah, getting Lich Priest high level, having like 1 Lich Priest per army, I think helps a lot. Let's do this. Okay, I think that's everything. This army is just staying put. I guess I could move them outside the settlement and put them in ambush stance, but I think that's unnecessary. Yep, so Arkhan staying there. He was just recruited. He's trying to recruit. Oh wow, what did I lose the? Huh, I lost local recruitment, or I clicked too many times, I guess. That's weird. It was showing up as way more local recruitment slots before. Okay, anyway, never mind. Yep, he's moved. We can replace this guy with the general King Wakaf of the First Dynasty, who I have waiting once he's ready to get into combat. He's moved. You're up here, yeah, that's fine. Okay, looks good. And just a quick check. Didn't meet anybody new? No. Alright. Yeah, see what happens with Queek here. Hopefully his army just retreats. Guess it's not clear what they did. Got that raiding notification, but that's for the army in the south down here. Here comes an orc hero. What about the orc army? Not yet. Okay. Alright, an eventful end turn. So where's the army that was in here? I guess that's the question. I'm going to disband this Lich Priest anyway, so I'm happy to just spend his movement points looking here. Okay, so either he... Oh, he must have gone into Underway stance, right? And hopped over the mountain. Oh, that'd be really annoying if he came over this way. Yeah, I forgot about the fact you could do that. It's either that or he's in ambush stance somewhere in here, which doesn't... I don't know, it doesn't seem like a super likely. I think given how much strength we had here, the AI's thought would have been to get to safety rather than to be more aggressive, but who knows. Come down this way. Yeah, finding Queek's army is way more important than scouting that settlement, but I didn't find him here, so where is he? It doesn't look he's this side. Hmm. Not really seeing. Yeah, I guess he probably has used underway stance to get across here then. Well, we'll find out in a turn or two. Really, yeah, I have not a ton of stuff built up in these settlements, but enough. Trying to think of whether I can move any of my armies to try and block him off, but yeah, I'm not sure that would work. Can move this army back down the valley. I don't really want just a full skelly stack against Queek though. It's not going to be good enough. I can move Arkhan back down here. I imagine next turn he'll show himself in the form of raiding somewhere, or maybe even attacking Lashiek. I don't have anyone who can get over to get vision there right now. Okay, let's move you this way. Yeah, so there's this army I still know about. I don't need to do anything about that urgently. Okay. You've done your job. Let's try and get a better trait. I'm thinking though that recruiting somebody to scout this side, given that Skaven army might be useful. So what do I have here? Strong, cunning. Okay, bad traits again. Where's the other Lich Priest? Not up there. Oh right, yes, I moved him up this way. Yeah, so you can go as well. Just do the same thing again with another temporary hero here. Yeah, so aside from having to do something about Queek, I'm in a position now to start making a push up in the north here. Troops are still in Zandri, but probably moving out this turn. I like the idea of moving to here and going to ambush stance with my strongest army. Give me the option next turn of either attacking. Oh, somehow I've managed this again. It says movement range 25%, but then doesn't actually let me go into ambush stance. I've got to watch that to just use less than movement. But alright, we can just hang out here. It's not a big deal that they can see us. So this is not going to be any different units from last time because Savage Orcs they don't get to develop their settlements past tier 3, so yeah, trolls, big uns, boar boys, archers, river troll. Yeah, if I attack this army here, they'll withdraw. I still don't understand what this Skaven agent's doing. I thought he would have gone for his earthquake, but he hasn't. If I had more gold, I should try and assassinate him, but frankly, the earthquake in the Jolly Oasis is really not such a problem. Oh, I've got one more Lich Priest slot, which lets me reroll all 3 of my laws simultaneously. Yeah, I should definitely use that, I think. So yeah, whatever trait's worst. It's so nice with the Tomb Kings that you get to do this without having to pay gold each time, like all the other factions do. Okay, so what am I doing with Arkhan? Wouldn't be a bad idea to join. Yeah, this Necrotect is a good trait. I'd like to get him back in an army, get him leveled up, get him towards immortality. So I think leave this army in the garrison, recruit troops, move an Arkhan out here into ambush stance. There's still the other army, the army from that, like the rogue army that's just raiding here. As far as I know, they're still there, but I haven't checked recently. Good scout with this Lich Priest, I suppose. Yeah, it's probably better than sending Arkhan. Well, just thinking like how. So how far can Arkhan get on a regular march? Not that far. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll keep him in my territory, but go into ambush stance. Oh, here's Queek. Okay. Oh, good. Well, is it good? The good part is yeah, so the good part is he's not over this way, like attacking my kind of backdooring me. The bad news is I believe I always get a little confused with this. I think the way the Underway works is if there's an interception battle, which we didn't intercept him, right, in the Underway. If there's an interception battle, then the army can't withdraw and the losing army gets wiped out. But here, I'm pretty sure he will withdraw if I make the attack this way, and that would leave me very vulnerable to counterattack and also possibly an attack range of armies this way. So I think I like backing off here with Arkhan. backing off but leaving the Lich Priest to scout, or just like to keep an eye on where that army goes. So I can get back to here and go into ambush stance. There's some chance that ambush gets discovered though. Yeah, I have these other armies that can all reach Queek, but he will just withdraw. Thinking about the best way to minimize the chance of Arkhan being exposed to like an ambush attack. I've got one more turn of recruitment here. Let's just play safe, stick Arkhan back in Eye of the Panther. Keep this army where it is, use local recruitment again. Go into Entomb stance. Get a bit more replenishment. Can also use the global recruitment now. Because all my other armies are actually... Yeah, this is my last stack. Nice. No one else needs the global recruitment. Sweet, so it gets up to 19 units. I guess I could use global to replace low tier, like unexperienced skeletons with tier 2 experienced skellies, but... okay. I'm being very cautious here, but the reason is basically like I've got a long front here. I've got the top knots who are throwing seemingly everything at me rather than their other enemies. Nice anti-player bias. But right, the top knots up here, the Rakaf dynasty here who are only fighting me, and the Skaven here who are only fighting me. So maybe my approach should be to concentrate my forward scouting and my offense in one part rather than trying to attack in multiple places at once. Like just hold 3 armies in the south and use these 2 armies in the north to fight the Rakaf dynasty while keeping the Totnots under control. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. This army is going to be like the fodder line for my main king here. So let's just march up into reinforcement range and take the opportunity to just replace skeletons with slightly higher tier ones. Just while I've still got this this right going, 2 more turns. Should also actually be cycling, maybe forgot to do this last turn, but I should cycle this guy out for another Jar King. So who have we got? Ooh, that is a good trait. Ammunition plus 20%, missile strength plus 5%. I really like that trait. I think this is the first time I've seen it all campaign. Okay, let's plan to have this guy come in as a general, not as a jar collector, and let's count this. So I've got my king, my high level king, and I've got Arkhan. They're obviously 2 generals. I've got Wakaf, who isn't in an army yet, but will be my 3rd general. Just checking if either of these guys should go straight into an army. Okay, so that's unit capacity for the War Sphinx, construction time. Yeah, this guy's not so useful. Public order all provinces, that's nice. I don't need it right now, but as I'm expanding more, that would be good. Leadership aura. Leadership effect. Yeah, he's a solid general. Nothing spectacular. So next turn is the last turn of the improved Lord Recruit rank. Okay, so somebody... Yeah, this guy's definitely not going to be involved in combat, so I can safely cycle out more Jar Lords. There's this guy too, who isn't a Jar Lord, who I just put points into basically improving skeletons, which is honestly... Yeah, I mean, cunning's not an amazing trait, but as a commander, commander of a 4th or 5th army, of just pure skeletons, that's fine. So I think I'm going to bring in the prepared guy, and I think I'm going to have these two just get cycled as Jar Kings 15 and 16, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And I think I can do 17 next turn, then switch to the permanent general. Okay. Bit of the old Tomb King cheese admin, but I mean, getting the jars up definitely comes in handy. Okay, and you're going to be Jar King 16. Great. I think this would be quite a good army for the Desert King, the guy who boosts his soldiers' melee attack into the desert, because I have lots of melee troops, and also that helps the chariots out. So I'm looking at putting him in the army here. The prepared guy should go in an army of missile troops, which I guess I don't quite have yet. No, because I've put my missile troops into Arkhan's army and the King's army here. That's fine. I should put this Bone Giant into my main army. Yes, because that way I have as strong a stack as possible for fighting lightning strike battles. Okay, I can do all that next turn. It's not a problem. It's just that Necrotect. Alright, I'll spend these level up points just so I don't get the silly reminder each time. Oh, you know, I shouldn't do that because I might want him to block armies rather than get these skills. So yeah, I should just leave him. Okay, I managed to spend... No, I just didn't get enough income to be able to pay another 2,500 for a hero. Alright, no problem. I'll just go for this king, because that lets me recruit him at rank 5. Sure, like I said, he's not the best general, but he's got solid traits. I wanted him on board for that public order +1 all provinces anyway, so yeah, pick him up next turn. Settlement upgrade. Yeah, that's cheap enough. Well, just check my other provinces first. Kofar has this building slot. The thing is, I kind of want to save. I want to spend gold upgrading the buildings I already have, right? Because I know there's somewhere that has tier 1 or tier 2 chariot. Yeah, this has tier 2 chariot, and I'd like to get it up to tier 3 for the extra screaming skull. I think that's more valuable than building another tier 1 recruitment building at the moment. Unfortunately, going for the trade resource does nothing for me except unlock the mortuary cult items, because I'm not actually trading for other factions. Yeah, I mean, spices do matter for some of these things, but it's not exactly a requirement for a lot of them. I don't think I should prioritize that. I think I'll just do the cheap income building, get a little extra gold periodically until I need to demolish it for something else. Alright, so I have a bit more movement here. I may as well just take a wander to the edge of the swamp. Maybe this isn't a swamp, whatever it is. Yeah, it looks kind of, yeah, swampy. It's too bad the top nuts aren't at war with somebody from this side. I guess they have good relations with Grimgor, so he's not coming to beat them up. Yeah, they have a peace, or they have a non-aggression pact, right? Oh, it looks like they did lose a territory to the other Tomb King faction they're fighting. Obviously, in the Total War, with this is Total War rule, I will have to go to this to war with this faction too. But I haven't discovered them yet, so they're essentially my ally. Like they're my ally in the sense that they're helping fight the top nuts. So I am certainly fine with that. Just doing a quick check. Oh, okay, yeah, I can replace chariots with more experienced chariots. May as well do that. Yeah, okay, I'll spend the 656 gold on that. And then just leave it at tier 1, I think. I can eventually build a military building in the tier 1 slot and get like 4 extra archers without having to throw a ton more gold in. I've already got growth, I've already got public order. I don't need to invest more in this. Um, but having one building slot open for a cheap cost is still okay. Oh yeah, and I didn't... Oh wait, where is this guy? Oh, he's here. He just leveled up on his own. Alright, fair enough. Um, Warp grinders, Skaven slaves. Yeah, kind of just get vision on troops around the Black Tower. Yeah, so they've got 2 stacks here. That's really useful to know about. It just limits what they can have anywhere else. Military presence 12, so which army's in the settlement? It's this one. That's 18 plus 20. Yeah, so I can deduce that there's no army standing here, even without vision of it. That's nice. Okay, come back this way. By the same logic as before, I don't really want to spend a level up here. It's possible I actually want to use this guy to assassinate rather than be getting stronger in battle. His trait is not like a battle trait like Chariot Master. Alright, a lot of admin and just sort of talking and not much fighting here, I'm afraid, but I think probably that'll change next turn. Final check on movement for heroes. Now I've got a bunch more of them. No, it looks like we're good. Okay. And no more enemies. Good. So see where Queek's army goes. No. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's wandering down this way. Okay. I see. Yeah, fortunately don't have lightning strike down here in the south. I forgot that they could just have those armies come together to reinforce one another. Oh, okay, he's only wounded, not assassinated. Yep, so here comes this army. Yep, raiding camp. Well, we'll have surprise for them this turn, I think. Or not, don't know if it'll be a surprise, but we'll come and attack them. So, do we see how strong this army is yet? No, we don't. They're in reinforcement range, presumably. Yeah, they are. Okay. I think they're going to. I think if I don't show military strength here, they'll probably lay siege to the city over the end turn, which is fine, I think. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'll have my armies come down here, go into ambush stance, then have 3 armies to their 2 and break the siege here if they do lay siege. I think that's going to work out well. Let's just see if I can reach these orcs. Oh, I can easily reach these orcs. Oh, I love this king and his movement range. Yeah, this army's donezo. What have they got? Bunch of big uns, arrow boys, trolls. Yeah. It's not a weak army, but we get to attack them with two full stacks here. I imagine they'll retreat rather than fight 2 of my stacks. So anyway, no, I don't want to fight them with just 1 army. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so first things first, let's do my last Jar King recruitment. So this is Jar 17, which will be this guy here. Jar 17. Now I'm going to kick him out for the general, so let's decide which general I want where. So I have 2 armies that are pure skeletons. I have this army that's because I have some archers here, I feel like putting the prepared general in this army actually. Yeah, let's do that. Take these off him. The extra ammo on the giving the archers 20% extra ammo will actually be helpful in if I do have to actually fight this as a siege defense somehow. So, and for him, I think I want to go along this tree and have another king get to lightning strike. Or at the very least, I want this extra replenishment because replenishment's been a bit of a limitation for some of my extra armies. I'm always going to take heavy casualties on my frontline units here, right? So that's my thinking. This guy is cunning. Yeah, I kind of like replacing this. I'll replace this guy with my other cunning general who has the red line points rather than the just the jar collecting. And that leaves this king, and I will place him with King Warkaf of the First Dynasty. Oh. Hold on. Wait a second. I've got 2 dynasty... I messed this up somehow. So one of the dynasty kings comes in here. Oh, okay. I didn't actually need to assign... Yeah, I shouldn't have assigned... This guy shouldn't be cunning. It doesn't matter. I'd already recruited him. I can just cycle him out right away. So this guy should be one of these 2. So do I need more strength in the south or the north? I think honestly maybe this... Oh, I've got 3 armies in the south. Ah, that booster range is so nice. I'll have to get missile troops into his army eventually. I've got quite a few lords who are focused on missile weapons is the issue. Okay, let's have King Rakash come in again for a general prioritized replenishment. And King Warkaf can be my general here. Getting the route marcher for the extra movement range is also really good for trying to slightly keep up with my general King Yenhanza. Okay, so what about Lich Priests? Did we get any good traits? Fleet-footed, Master of Ceremony, nope. Strong, Wrathful, nope. Eternal Aggressive, still nope. Alright. So this is a Lich Priest of death magic with the tough trait. That's not super useful, but I think I'll keep him around in the short term. Oh wait, no. I was going to say I'll just attach him to this army, but I squandered his points already on the jars, so get out of here. Yeah, actually, untainted in this province isn't the worst. May as well actually recruit a second Lich Priest here. Yeah, Skaven getting strong again. Need to come and deal with them. Should be able to now I've got my armies. You do the search. Surprise, surprise, we revealed the Skaven. Yes, they have okay, half a stack here. This up at tier 3, it is. Yeah. So I'm not... Okay, there's small military presence here, so there's some troops in Khemri maybe. Small military presence here as well. And then this army, so let's go ahead and launch this attack. I don't believe they'll stand and fight against me here, but I think I have enough movement to follow up and wipe them out regardless of what they do. Oh wow, not only do they stand and fight, but the balance of power is really? Really? Okay, that works for me. I mean, they're just not going to get through this mass of skeletons while they're being shot to death and then mangled by the scorpions, so sure, let's do it. Yeah, this is a lot less scary, just less experienced tiers than the full stack of orcs I fought last time. I thought they'd retreat for sure. It's interesting. The balance of power calculations are always a bit dodgy. I think the Tomb Scorpions are a bit underrated, is what I'm sensing from these first couple battles, which I can use to my advantage. Alright, so reinforcements coming in from back here. I don't love the idea of deploying... I don't want to deploy down the hill, but I can deploy just here, looks fine. Clearly want to deploy at the back to get my reinforcements as long as possible to come in. Don't have to worry about menace below, we're just fighting orcs. And the reinforcements is pure skeletons except for the bone giant. It'll be nice to see him in action. So let's have Tomb Scorpions on this flank and front line of my regular skellies. Tomb King. Tomb Prince can be on the flank with the Tomb Scorpion to help against the cavalry. Lich Priest probably just hang out in the back here. Looks good. So I'm expecting their cavalry to come hit us pretty quickly. I mean, the good thing about having a stack of pure skeleton spearmen is they're actually okay against cavalry. Just make a second rank here. I've got like too many units to have everything in one rank. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's have artillery shoot something worth shooting. Not their general. Bone Giant, get up here. Actually, Bone Giant, honestly, just start shooting stuff, dude. Why not? Get a little line in front of the Bone Giant. Oh, 4 kills, one shot, not bad at all. Okay, let's watch what's happening over this way. Yeah, coming around with the cavalry. Let's have my Lich Priest ready. Yeah, some slight disorganization on this flank, but it's okay. And units are revealed. Okay, that's because the king has Stalk. Yep, archers are in range now. Let's go for this spell, lock them in place. Don't know why you didn't cast that initially, but never mind. So they're stuck in place. The trolls are going to get shot up a lot. Tomb Scorpions. Yeah, get into those trolls. Same with the Tomb Prince. Yeah, having my archers who attacked is actually a little careless of me. Alright, cavalry attacked us on this flank, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll take some damage on the skeleton lines here, but it's not a big deal. I've got the general there for leadership. Yeah, I've taken out most of their archers. Let's go after their general. Trolls are running away, because that's what trolls do. Come the boar boys. Let's go for a banishment. Yeah, these boar boys are not going to be able to cause too much damage. Alright, my general's actually taking a lot of damage from the enemy here. Try and get him out. Oh, they have a lot of trolls there, actually. The trolls are doing quite well. I don't rate trolls very highly, but they definitely doing a number on us in that occasion. But this is going fine. Okay, you can get into combat with the big guns. These trolls, yeah, these trolls have done some damage, but it looks like they're going to rout. We're doing okay, yeah, victory's in our grasp, nice. Yeah, dealt with the cavalry over here, yeah. And the battle line here held, at least, even if didn't do much better than just hold. There's still a lot of orcs right here, actually. Let's go for some artillery fire into them. Yep, having these skellies come flank like that is actually not bad. Okay, Bone Giant, get up and squish some big uns. Still got all of my Tomb Scorpions alive, that's good. Those units are wavering. Yeah, I've seen off these guys. Yeah, seeing units are out here. Yeah, I think let's not shoot into combat there. We're just going to hit our own stuff. Oops. Don't see much of their army. Like, a lot of their army is routing. Maybe here in the center we still have a bit of an issue. Yeah, the Lord got through to attack our archers. Should have moved my reserve troops here up a little faster, I guess. Lost a unit. I hope that wasn't anything too valuable. I think it's just skellies. Probably shouldn't have had all my Scorpions on one flank in retrospect because it left this flank a bit too weak. That's alright. Yeah, so you shoot those. You keep trying to keep shooting that troll. Oh, I see what happened. The Lich Priest took a whole bunch of damage. Okay, well, he survived. Yeah, we should have enough to wipe them out here. I think I'll try... No, my Scorpion's actually pretty healthy. Tomb King mainly needs to just heal himself. I guess if he can heal himself and the Lich Priest, that'd be great. Yeah, the Bone Giant isn't the fastest, unfortunately, but he definitely did his job there. See if I can cut off these big uns at all. I think I... Yeah. 11, 12, 13... I guess I did lose maybe more skeletons than I realized. Okay. It shouldn't be a problem to recruit more. I'm still stood in my own territory at least. Easy to underestimate just how much damage the big uns do in melee. Yeah, I don't have any healing magic on this Lich Priest. Got 32 kills with his banishment. Enemy Lord's wounded. Nice. Didn't realize. Oh, I see. He was caught in a big clump of skeletons. Good, good, good. Drop down one more heal here. Yes, my main army should have plenty of movement left. Close victory. Okay. Yeah, losses on this army. Took damage on my single entities. That's easier to heal. I did take a lot of damage on this skeleton unit. Okay, and I did... Oh wow, I lost almost half my reinforcing army. Yeah, geez, 300 kills on these big uns. Okay. Yeah, it's a good reminder of just how strong the orcs are. Still, I mean, the basic strategy worked fine. Like, I think the balance of power at the beginning was still way off. Should have been pretty much in our favor. Okay, they don't have much left. That's great. And we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons. Okay, we can recruit that many this turn, so that's okay. And yeah, 1765 golds. Lovely. Yep, he runs away, but not far enough. We killed the troll. That's great. So let's just make sure there's no army that's going to get to us if we make this attack. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Yeah. Yeah, we need to wipe this army out before it gets to replenish. We won't be able to replenish ourselves over the end turn, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. They don't have any other troops in the area. In fact, we can probably see now. Yeah, they're really weak. Shouldn't get too ahead of myself here, though. I know there's a full stack here still. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should go after Zandri or not. It takes the army stationed here 2 turns to get to Martek, and if I lose Martek again, it's whatever. I've also got troops down the south. Yeah, it's not a problem. I think I should just push the advantage and deal with this army. I don't want to force march these guys up to support though, because I actually do value getting the replenishment. So I'll just move as far as I can, and I might not get this much recruitment once my other lord leaves the territory, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, still doesn't give us a huge lead in terms of combat strength, but I've got my 6 scorpions that'll all be. I'll heal them above like half HP or above by the time we actually get to melee. They've got way less in the way of cavalry. I don't think this is a problem. Oh, we're on a hill. Nice. Do like the hills. Okay, let's just have this unit at the back. I don't want them getting wiped out when I'm in enemy territory. I mainly want the Tomb Scorpions to cover the flanks, I think. I should have done something like this last time. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Wait. No, I want everything together for healing at the beginning. Yeah, yeah. I think having the Tomb Scorpions split last battle would make sense, but I had the reinforcements coming in, right? So my thinking was, okay, the Bone Giant and those Skellies coming in as reinforcements can just handle the handle that flank. Okay, so what are we shooting at here? Biggins, that's a great target. And other Biggins. Savage Orcs are one of the factions who their missile troops are so much less dangerous than their melee troops. Okay, here we have the Bull Boys coming in. Yeah, we're not going to get another heal before the battle starts, so may as well get the Tomb Scorpions out on the flanks. These Bull Boys are just going to get shot to pieces. Trolls as well, probably. Yeah, do you have to be a bit careful of the Tomb King's HP? Is the only thing. Try to avoid having him take that much damage. It's got another heal coming up in just a few seconds. I'm not sure how much that damage that banishment did. Well, the trolls here got to our lines, but only to rout afterwards. Yeah, I think we've got them, no problem. Great. Alright, that was a really clean victory. Just stop shooting. This army's getting wiped out, we don't need to do anything. Just set up for an extra heal. Probably lost a few skellies, but nothing much past that. If we get another heal down and probably net some HP on these scorpions. maybe? Now looks like they're getting off the battlefield in time. Okay. Good. Don't think I can make it to Zandri this turn. We'll see though. Another 935 gold. Savage Orcs have been really profitable in terms of the gold we get from defeating them. Yeah, we can't really move anywhere. Actually, oh, I think in this situation I want to force march back to my own territory for the replenishment. I know there's no armies here to attack me. Yep, I can take Zandu next turn, or alternatively move back to the south, depending how, depending on what my enemies do this way. So, yeah, getting all that replenishment's really nice. Okay, and I can also merge these units for that last recruit slot. Great. Okay, so that battle was successful. I mean, essentially took no damage that won't be healed up in a couple of turns. Another level up for my Lich Priest. Top tier banishment, that's good. This guy got some experience, but not a level up yet. So yeah, that went really well. Savage Orcs are going to be, yeah, almost nothing left. If only I wasn't fighting other people at once, I could really push in and finish them off, but I think in the south here I've got to just focus on keeping the Skaven at bay. Okay, so I have all my Lich Priest slots taken, but some of them are out here scouting. What do they have here in terms of recruitment? Oh, they have walls. That's interesting. But they do have a weapons dump, so they can recruit warp fire throwers. Yeah, I'd love to take this settlement off them to stop them doing this, but I also really want to push against the Rakav dynasty. So let's go ahead with my plan I mentioned earlier, which is to have Arkhan come down here and go into ambush stance. Not quite at full strength in this army, that's okay. I could have this army behind Arkhan's and try and bait the Skaven up into Arkhan's ambush. Don't think I really need to do that though. I'd rather have both in ambush stance. So again, I'm not really, as usual, I'm not really. Oh wait, so that's raid stance. Derp. Oh no, it is ambush stance. Oops, it's the other army I set wrong. There we go. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm not really trying to initiate an ambush battle. I just want to make the enemy think I'm not here so they move more recklessly. So we'll see what happens. I don't think I'll be able to separate these armies now, which is unfortunate, but I do think I've got enough strength to fight them. They're a lot less dangerous than this 2 stacks I fought against Queek last time, so... Okay, and this Lich Priest... Death. I don't need another Death Spellcaster with Arkhan. I can have him in this King's army, though. Oh, he boosts the replenishment race too. Oh, but I just recruited him, so he can't move. Yes, okay. Make sure there isn't anything just hiding in the fog of war there. Alright, you've moved, you're staying put. Okay, recruited this guy way back over this way, but it's fine. He's getting... I mean, I can just disband him right now. I'll grab whatever I can this way just to cycle the traits again. Yeah. And I should recruit to disband one more from the Law of Light. Uh, where, where are my other Lich Priests? Over here. Yeah, yeah, okay. I'll recruit these Lich Priests just outside this city because I might want to use them for a battle. I'm not just gonna stick them on jar duty, but I'm also not planning to keep them. I'm just trying to cycle through to traits like knowledgeable. Okay, I've got a big chunk of gold. That is excellent. Unassigned skill points. Yeah, I don't care about these skill points. Didn't get a level up here. No, I don't think there's any skill points I need to actually worry about. Alright, finally get to go for Tomb City in Wizard Kayla's Palace. Yep, I think that's a good bet. Ooh, hold on. Campaign movement range plus 10%, construction cost minus 10% for infantry and chariot buildings. Oh, that campaign movement range plus 10. That's just a global bonus. Yeah, having my main couple of armies have really good movement range already, but having my backup armies also get that boost. Yeah, I like that, but probably not worth the 5k. Let's just go get another tier 4 city. And don't need to spend money up here. Don't really want to spend money here either while there's this silly, whatever this guy is. Doom Engineer. Okay, I guess we start putting... Let's just do a quick check of these minor techs here. Chariots, Nekahara warriors, and chariots. Ooh, missile strength for skeleton archers. Ammo for skeleton archers, reload time reduction for skeleton archers. That's not bad. Carrion. Oh, Tomb Scorpions. Sepulchral Stalkers. I feel like the Tomb Scorpions are strong enough, but this would be a nice extra boost. Tomb Guard and Embedded Heroes, Hero Titan, Tomb Guard. Yeah, I can't get those yet anyway. Ammo for Skeleton Archers and reload time reduction seems nice. I think I'll pick up a couple of these before starting to work on the next big Dynasty unlock. Like, unlocking an upper army at this point doesn't really make sense. It would just be another stack of skeletons. And I think... I don't... Yeah, like, I'm already having to pair up my Skelly stacks with real armies because a full Skelly stack doesn't do too much on its own, so I'll stick on the 5 armies for now. And I think that's the end of the turn. See where we are in terms of strength ranking. Up to 7. Gungor's taken back the #1 spot, wow. It's not clear who he's fighting. I guess he has a war going towards Karazakharek. Oh, he actually took Karazakharek. Wow, so maybe he's beating the dwarves, although it looks like they still have a bunch of territory here. As long as Grimgor's fighting other people, that's fine. Last thing I want is another major faction coming after me while I'm still dealing with these Skaven. Okay, see what the Skaven want to do. I think besiege the city is the answer. Yep. Hinder replenishment. Ugh, irritating heroes. Oh, you're coming over somewhere else. Earthquake against Vulture Mountain. Alright. I've never fought him, but he's willing to give me 2,200 gold for peace treaty, though sadly I cannot agree. Oh, I see why. It's because he's being beaten up by other people. The AI just wants to get out of those wars, or get out of as many wars as it can. Alright, didn't see any troops moving out from the Rakav dynasty. Oh, okay. Speaking of not being at war with major factions, yeah. So this event means because we have Al Haik, which is a major port, I believe we end up coming into contact with a whole ton of other factions. Yep. Well, it's not too bad. It's only 5, but among them, Etain, probably strongest High Elf faction. Borderlo, Morbitonians, Clan Skryre. Alright, let's just take a quick look at that. Okay, Borderlo are not too strong. They're fighting other people, so that's okay. Oh, they have an alliance with Carcassonne, so I go to war with them too. Right, whatever. Yeah, they're not very strong. Clan Angrand. Well, they're all of the Sartosans who are on the way from me to them, kind of. They're also inland, so I doubt there'll be too much of a problem. I thought this event actually happened a bit later. Etain. Okay, so Etain have 17 settlements, so we can see on the map what they have in the yellow. So they've got most of Ulthuan by the looks of it. So they've either conquered or confederated. They're at war with... Oh, they're at war with 2 other higher factions. Okay, classic Tyrion and Musalon. Huh. And they're friends with Nagarith, who must have this territory. They're not at war with the Dark Elves, that's crazy. Although they don't like whoever's out here, so presumably this is still, maybe Marathi's Dark Elf faction? I don't know. Yeah, I'd love them to be at war with more people, honestly. Last thing I want is like a High Elf army coming and landing on my coast. The dead come calling. Yep, the dead come calling to declare war. Because that is what I'm doing in this game. Okay, Clan Skryre are strong too. They only have 4 territories, they're at war with a bunch of people. Hopefully don't see too much of them either. I haven't come in contact with the Empire. Dreadfleet, they don't look like they're too dangerous. We'll see though. Okay, is that everybody? Yeah. Alright, not too bad. Hopefully don't have short-term repercussions of that while I'm still dealing with my neighbours here. We'll see. Now, in terms of fighting... I think this is a great opportunity to try and break this siege. So we want to do this by attacking the besieging army. That way that the garrison should be able to sally out. If I attack this army with my armies here, the garrison's stuck inside because of this besieging army, so it would be 2 stacks against 2. Okay, first things first. Let's actually see what this army has. Okay, they have a regiment of renowned clan rats. Okay, and the rest is literally just a pile of Skaven slaves. And Queek's army is what I've already seen, which is mostly Skaven slaves plus artillery. Yeah, these armies are not that dangerous, they're just very numerous. Okay. So let's see if we could engineer things here so I can catch and wipe out these armies this turn. So I think that means moving Arkhan down to here. Yeah, it still has 50% of his movement range left. And I'll do something similar with this army. Yeah, zone of controls are getting a little hard to spot. I suppose moving down on this side's probably fine. No, maybe not. I guess I can launch the attack with this army. That actually works out okay. Alright, before I do that, let's join up these Lich Priests. So one for Arkhan's army, one for King Rakash. This is Lich Priest of Nekahara that Arkhan already has one, so stick him in the other army. Yeah, army-wide healing, that's really useful to pick up, I think. Plus, nah, we're not going to need armor piercing on the archers. I'd rather just get the protection down. And other Lich Priest, if I can find him. Where are you, dude? Oh, too congested in here. There he is. Right, he joins Arkhan's army. Yeah, okay. So now I attack here. They withdraw because... Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, very good. So this army can't withdraw again. It's just a pile of storm vermin. And Queek is here. I forgot that I'd put them out of reinforcement range of one another. That's really great. So I can launch this attack here and then decide which armies to pursue with in terms of finishing off Queek. Yep, he obviously has to retreat too. Oh, he heads that way. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Can get to him, but what is up here? Okay, I'm not so concerned about the Skaven coming out this turn. They're not going to be able to get up to fight us. They've got a full stack here though, so they will be coming soon. Let's scout this way. Yeah. This is why I scouted. Ah, so this guy's a full stack. He's just happily raiding the poor Rakav dynasty. Okay, and there's a full stack of Rakav dynasty soldiers here also. Okay. Yeah, this army could be strong. Well, I can see I can see it's strong. Way Watchers, Wildwood Rangers, plenty of experience. Okay, so if I don't want to leave an army isolated, especially on force march against that. So I'm looking at maybe... Oh, I see the problem here. I've only got one army. Oh, no. Arkhan can attack this army, okay. So Arkhan takes out this army, and my other two armies together take out Queek. I've got another Lich Priest. Forgot about... Ah, okay. Yeah, I certainly want... Oh, is this a good idea? I've got 1.5 stacks against this army. They're only Skaven slaves, but yeah, Queek doesn't seem to boost them too much. He boosts the clan rats little, maybe. We've got chariots to take out the artillery. We've got only 3 units of archers, but I think this will work out. The alternative. Okay, so the alternative. Yeah, let's look at the alternative. The alternative would be. No, that's the only way to wipe out both the armies. This guy's the only one who can initiate the attack against Squeak. Okay. That's fine. I think this is still acceptable. Fight the easy battle first. Yep. Honestly, I think I just auto-resolve this. I've got plenty of casualty replenishment. I'm just going to take some casualties on my front line, probably not even that much. And we can replenish. It's going to be a pretty similar battle to the next battle, so I don't think I'm missing much out by doing this, or missing out on much. Yeah, completely massacred them. Or, well, massacred, I guess is the wrong phrase. I meant I didn't take much damage. Just want more gold here, right? Yeah, gold plus movement range. So that army's wiped out. Yeah. Superior attacker, that's really good to have. Exterminator, fighting Skaven, great. Okay. So here... So this is the guy we've prepared. Okay, so his archers and chariot archers get a boost from that. Okay, it's not gonna. Yeah, I should go into this battle with the mindset that I just need to win. My suffering casualties here among my low tier units is not a big deal. I can just re-recruit them. The important thing is wipe this army out. I've got a bit of a decision about how I use magic, I suppose, but cross that bridge when I come to it. Okay, so you force march to here. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, my army in force march might be in attack range here. Okay, we'll see. I could actually move a bit after the battle. I think I can position such that I'm not going to get attacked by either of these armies. They could come for the Panther again, but let's look at let's look at the situation after this battle, and I can always cancel construction now of the Panther and kind of mitigate any effect from the Rakov dynasty. This kind of confirms that there's no troops here there at least. Yeah. So that's good. So that means I can push Zandri. Great. Okay, so King sends Senna, makes this attack. Wow, okay, yeah, so the balance of power is nowhere near as good here. I'm not sure what the hash region means. So the problem here is that they've got war machines, and they do have Queek, who's a monster in melee. This is definitely a case of like wiping out the army to rout the general. Okay, let's do it. So both our wizards are coming in as reinforcements, and we've got light plus Nekahara. Okay, so I'll try and use most of the magic on the Nekahara guy, because that gives the army-wide healing. And these troops will be tired, so I'll try and use them as maybe a bit of a reserve rather than having them on the front line. And I'll try and also deploy my chariots so I can get around and take out their war machines. Skaven slaves are not good against chariots, so I'm kind of optimistic that the chariots can be very effective here. Like, the Skaven slave slingers can't get through the armor. The Skaven slaves in melee just suffer so many casualties from the chariots that, like, you know, if they have spears, then yes, they have a bonus against large units, but chariots still do fine against them. Alright, big roll on Winds of Magic, that's good. Skaven have deployed way back there. Okay, that's a more defensive position. I think they won't just come straight at us, which is fine by me. So I get a chance to deploy. I will have this guy as... I will keep this guy in a control group just so I keep an eye on him because he is my overall general. Don't want him getting killed. We can afford to deploy way more deeply than this, actually. Alright, so these units are going to be my main battle line. And then it's just a case of chariots. So Plague Corps, yeah, let me just remind myself. Plague Corps catapults are anti-infantry, right? Yes. And Warp Lightning is anti-large, that's right. Range 430. Yeah, but we're out of their range. Plague Claw Catapult doesn't have anywhere near as much range itself. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, the Skaven have Menace below. Yep, forget about that as usual. So they'll spawn... They will spawn some clan rat units. Just move the king back to try and cover the archers a little. Okay. We've got plenty of time, let's not just stand in artillery range for no reason. You come on this flank, you come in this flank. You can go in the middle. So this is just 17 skeleton units, right? Yeah. So I think... Yeah, there we go, Menace below. Alright, well they spawned them right on top of my skellies, so... I mean... I'm not sure what they think is going to happen to these clan rats. If I was them, I'd just either hold them or, like, spawn them on top of my archers. I'm assuming that the army will be advancing after this, though. Maybe not, we'll see, we'll see. I want them to advance because then I can catch out their war machine. Yeah, I can catch their war machines before the army, like, without the army around to protect them. So they're going to get a couple more of those Menace below. Yeah, they spawned another unit. And it's probably going to rout pretty much right away. Is the main army coming forward? Might just be repositioning. These units actually despawn after a while, so you don't have to run them down. I'm not sure if they get a second or a third Menace below. Okay, it looks like they did get another one. Well, spawning out on top of the chariots is not going to achieve anything. Yeah, they're gone. Great. Okay, that's all. And they are coming forward now? Yes, perfect. So the chariots will try and flank around this way. These skellies need to get into some kind of formation. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it'll do. Other Tomb King, get in amongst the melee units. Oh, another unit of Menace below. Wow. Okay. Well, archers will shoot a volley at them and then wipe them out, I think. Yeah, good. Okay, I think that should be all the Menace below. It kind of scales with the amount of Skaven corruption in the settlement, and there is a fair amount here now, so we'll see. Ah, I'm gonna get hit by the Warp Lightning Cannon. Not much I can do about that. I mean, yeah, it's gonna do damage. There's no way I could have gotten to them before they were set up to fire, sadly. At least now we should be able to get around the back. Yeah, shooting at Nekahara warriors makes sense. Oh wow, another unit. Okay. Menace Below really test your micromanagement ability. Are they... Oh, they're not advancing. They think... Yeah, so they reckon they have artillery superiority, and they're just going to wait for us to come to them. It's kind of a smart strategy, honestly. Let's see, what am I going to do about this? Let's try and take out this isolated Skaven slave unit. Alright, I definitely underestimated the amount of Menace Below charges they get. Alright, how are we doing over here? I'm assuming we've massacred these Skaven. Yes, good. Alright, now I want you to come through and take out these Plague Claw catapults, which they've moved up. Yeah, I don't care too much, even if this unit gets wiped out, I'll just move it off the front line since it's taken so much damage. The good thing about having an army sort of garbage skeletons is that it doesn't really matter what gets shot. uh, yeah, are you going to come into melee with your Skaven Slave Slingers? I didn't think so. Clanrat Spears. Alright, I don't really want my chariots getting bogged down against them. Yeah, it might be possibly advancing through the forest here is a silly idea. Yeah. Okay, okay. Full back, full back. Just have my main lines advance, I guess. It didn't even occur to me that the Skaven would hold back and based on their own missile superiority. I think these Skaven are sufficiently split apart from the rest and lightly armored that I should try and stand and fight. Might be a mistake. Yeah, taking some damage on the chariots. You're also suffering leadership problems. Yikes. Right, you need to start casting spells to just get the army-wide healing. Oh, I've got you Shabti. Okay, well, I know where they're going. I'm going to try and pull the chariots back. Yeah, I don't think any of them got completely wiped out, which is good. Alright, spoke too soon. That's okay though. No, they're expendable. I don't think it's going to take too much to rout these Skaven, I'll be honest. Queek is the only one who's scary, and I guess they're pin these Skaven slaves in place with the net. Yeah, Queek and I guess their spellcaster. Yeah, these units don't look like they want to stick around for long. Yeah, they're breaking. Okay. Get my archers up to try and deal with whatever's next. Queek's not in here somewhere, is he? No, it's not. Okay. We're kind of doing the Skaven strategy to the Skaven in the sense that I've got just piles of crappy skeletons that I'm using to slowly overwhelm them. Alright, try and pull this skeleton chariot unit back so it doesn't completely disintegrate. Might be too late though. Alright, archers. Yeah. Just shoot into pretty much whatever at this point. Is that Queek? No, that's their spellcaster. I need to just keep an eye on... Well, I'd love to find where Queek is, just so I can keep my lords and heroes away from him. Because he will make a real mess out of them. Okay, this must be Queek. Yeah, it is. Okay. So Queek's not actually involved in the fighting yet, which is funny. I mean, he's definitely this. He's so much stronger than anything else in their army that if I was them, I'd just throw him into battle off the bat, sort of thing. But I'm not complaining that they didn't do that. Okay, lost a unit in here, but it's just skeletons. Ended up coming around in a position where we can maybe just try and flank these Skaven rather than chase the slingers pointlessly. Okay, we're going to rout those Skaven soon enough. Maybe try and take out these clan rats. You guys get up here. Yeah, this is slow going because our units are tired. Tired and crap. A bad combination. Let's not get into combat with Queek if we can avoid it. Kind of caught the Skaven in a bit of a sandwich here. Kind of. Oh, that's their Plague Priest. Okay, well. We're probably going to have trouble killing him too, but whatever. Yeah. Just try and chase those guys off. Actually, let's keep this Lich Priest back. I don't want him fighting, inadvertently fighting Queek. Yeah, Queek, I mean, he just, I don't know if he's bugged or what, but he's just hanging out there. Not that he could have won this battle on his own, but he could be doing more, I think. Okay, broke through those units. Yeah, these slingers are annoying. They kind of run around, but they're just... They're honestly just not, like, strong enough to pose too much of a threat. Just route a couple more units and hopefully get the army loss penalty. My important stuff here, which is my lords and heroes, are all healthy, which is the main thing. Alright, you just... No, you don't need to come and fight this guy. You just fight these Skaven. Taking damage on that chariot. Yeah, chariots didn't do as well as I hoped. I guess I didn't really set them up to get a proper charge in, but still, they're taking Taking a lot of damage just to Skaven Slave Slingers. Suppose that's what the very hard battle difficulty modifiers do to you. We really dogpiling this guy and not killing him? Is that really what's happening? Archers have gone into melee, because why wouldn't they? Alright, that unit's routed. Slowly cleaning stuff up over here. I would have liked to be able to fight this differently and not have just my piles of pretty basic units having to do this fight, like without Arkhan, I mean, but it's going well enough. Oh, Queeks finally decided to do something. Okay. Yeah, we are slowly taking out their wizard there. I think we're winning the fight against those Skaven slaves, yeah. Alright, so you can back over this way. No over Skaven on this flank, right? Oh no, hold on. Yeah, that's my unit, okay. Alright, Queek's in combat now, but he's not mauling any of my generals, so he can just feed him skeletons till he decides to give up. This unit's about to rout. Okay, stop shooting them, because we'll just shoot our own stuff, and Queek's had enough. Okay. Get him. There we go. Alright. Pretty rough battle. Substantial losses. But that's why we put the points in casualty replenishment. I think it was good to just finish up these two armies, even if the counterattack from the Rakaf dynasty causes me trouble over the end turn. Like, it's not a big deal to replace these skellies. So. And this is another general who has Queek's defeat trait, which isn't a huge deal, but something. Yeah, Queek's gonna refuse to die if we don't bring in some troops with armor piercing to kill him. This guy is, well, yeah, he's going down. Death to 1,000 skelly spear prods. They're wiped out if I end the battle, but I'm not doing that just in case I get enough points for another army-wide heal, get a little extra, couple extra units resurrected. I think if I get this guy to 6 units, he might survive the battle, whereas if he stays at 5, I believe he'll just get... I think 5's too low. I think it's 5% or higher to keep the unit, so that's minimum 6 out of 120. We'll see. I might be wrong about that. Oh, Queek's just taking forever to die. We killed this guy? We did. Alright, good. Everyone kill Queek, please. What happens here is that there's very few entities that actually hit him, so even though he's retreating, it's not like old Total War games where units are kind of automatically killed if they're running away. The fact he has armor still makes a big difference, so that's the problem. Being jabbed by 1,000 Skelly Spearmen still does almost nothing when you've got as much armor as Queek. Okay, got enough magic for another cast. May as well boost one of my characters who's actually dealing damage to Queek, potentially. Yeah, I didn't get this unit up to 6 from the heal. Too bad. Alright, I'm not getting more winds of magic here, am I? 1 power per 233 seconds. Yeah, alright, I guess I'll wait. The difference between keeping this unit and having to re-recruit it does matter slightly, right? Because I am, like, yeah, I do still have limited local recruitment slots. This isn't getting up to 3 though, let's just call it. Yeah, so heavy casualties on front lines here. Lost all these chariots. I don't know. I think I was kind of naive about. I felt like the Skaven would leave their artillery in a place that I could attack with the chariots, but of course they didn't do that. They sort of set up around them, which was a smart thing to do. So I not only took a ton of damage from the artillery, but I didn't really get a good attack with the chariots. I probably should have not gotten them bogged down in combat as much as well. I'll just take the money. Alright, so this king gets defeated quick, vermin flail. He also gets to retreat back this way and do some re-recruitment, which is great. And same with this army. Okay, so this army didn't take too much in the way of casualties in terms of having units wiped, and most of it recovers. This army, let's do the re-recruitment. Yeah, 1 turn to get all the chariots back, so not a big deal. Tempted to force march with Arkhan to here to dissuade people from attacking me. Is that wise? I mean, this movement range shows they can reach, but that's on force march. If they come in with both these stacks, yeah, um, okay, get more magic reserves. No, I'll go for Skullstorm actually. I think I'll force march Arkhan to here to protect these armies. I think these 3 armies together, even though they're depleted and 2 of them are on force march, I think will be enough to dissuade units from coming to these armies from coming to attack them. I'm not sure they can quite reach anyway. We'll see. I imagine they might move towards either Panther with this army, but who knows. Alright, so up here they've got troops rebuilding in this province, but it must be down in Khemri. There's this army here. This army's more or less at full strength. This army's still recovering a bit. I think I'll move towards Bel Aliad because given this army's force march south, I believe it's Bel Aliad, sorry, is more or less undefended. So yeah, I'll grab Zandri just so the Savage Orcs don't have it. If I don't hold it, it's whatever. Garrison's a bit stronger than I thought, but I'm going to be able to recover with the end turn, so... Yeah, I did take a bit of damage. This is tempting. I think I will just occupy it, though. I know there's no other armies that can come attack me right away, so I'll just stick here for 1 turn and heal up. Just, yeah, last couple of points into Jar Hoarder, I think, and then that goes. Maxed out. Okay, Conduit, great. And yeah, my dead body for him. I guess I never managed to transfer over that Bone Giant, but whatever. Maybe we could get a little closer. There we go. I'll only go for Bel Aliad if there's no garrison. Sorry, if there's no army, if there's just the garrison. Because this is the Skelly stack, of course, but I think I will make that attack if I am able to. So you... Yeah, I'm actually just going to sell this for the 900 gold. Hold on. Can I spare... No, I can't really spare this general here. I need to come down and deal with the Skaven and Rakov Dynasty. Zandri isn't really... Holding Zandri isn't a priority. So let's just... Yeah, I think I'll just grab the extra gold from selling this. Just check there's no troops in Bel Aliad. No, there's not. Okay, good. Do I have scout here? I have this hero. Yeah. So maybe this guy heads further east, or he heads southeast, and this guy heads east. Yeah, let's get eyes on Khemri again. Spot the orcs from that side, because I know that they have troops building up here. No more Skaven coming in from that direction. That's great. I'm not seeing any of our armies here. Okay, good. So, doing all I can down here. Have a bunch of gold. Already invested in getting this to tier 4. So what to spend the rest of the gold on. Okay, Vulture Mountain got hit by the earthquake and dropped down to tier 2. That sucks because that was where my Tomb Guard were coming from. Alright, I'll repair that, I guess. So I can still keep the Tomb Guard units I already have, I just can't recruit more. I'm tempted to upgrade here so I can get another Screaming Skull. Or start another barracks building here so I can get more archers and develop this up towards the Royal Barracks. I mean, I could alternatively just go for Public Order or Growth. They're both pretty cheap. I could probably make them cheaper by adding Channel Valley Necrotex onto my lords here. Yeah, so maybe I do that with a plan to build here next turn. Yeah, these two buildings together cost 10,000 before discounts. That's so much, and I need to do that twice to get the Tomb Guard again, or at least like 10 plus 6 to get more Tomb Guard recruit slots. Could have considered this incantation to get a hero to colonize ruins at level 3, but I don't feel like, yeah, I don't think that's a great idea in the mountain region, given it's not great, like we suffer penalties here anyhow. I don't really want to upgrade Martech. I think I'll go for a barracks building here, but I'll start it next turn. And yeah, make sure all my characters here have the Channel Valley Necrotex. Yeah, I haven't had any success rolling better traits for my Lich Priests, but I'm inclined to just stick with what I've got for now, you know, since, you know, I've got, like, I kind of need them. I want them in my armies getting stronger. If I wait turn on turn on turn, just trying to look for better traits, then even when I finally get them, they'll be low level, right? Whereas the ones in my armies now are gaining experience. Ugh. Problem, if I do end up in a battle over the end turn here, I don't really want to lose these Channel Valley Necrotics from having these characters killed. So even though I could get a bit more of a discount here, let's just start building this right away. I can certainly make use of the additional archers, so it's not a bad thing to invest in. Yeah, I don't think I need to build anything else. There's always, I mean, there's always the stuff like these proclamations. Growth plus 10 is pretty nice. Otherwise, income plus from post-battle loots, sort of whatever. And I can also save up for grabbing these extra hero slots. So yeah, I'll just sit on the rest of my gold. Don't worry about that. Okay, and I already declared war on all the factions I discovered. Yeah, so we'll see what happens over the end turn down this way. Do I have any more? I don't think I can get more Regiment of Renown, can I? Oh, I can! Nice. Okay, great. Let's definitely take advantage of that then. Yeah, let's just recruit these guys. Glad I checked that. They didn't necessarily need to stay in this army, but I just want to make this make my make myself appear as strong as possible, just while I still have the replenishment to come through. Okay, so you don't need to recruit new troops. Oh, you could do though, right? Well, I'll just leave them in ambush stance. I could merge some of these units and re-recruit, but I don't think it is really worth it. There's so little income from this province. I don't think. I mean, I just tanked the public order by taxing it. Having it taken by a revolt army or blown up by a revolt army doesn't matter though. So sure, let's tax it. Get all the money I can. Okay, I think everyone's moved. Yes, and I have got my full complement of heroes. Yeah, I'll just have to see what happens down this way. Hopefully clan Moors are gonna look a bit weaker, at least. See what that ends up next turn. Okay, this guy coming to Al Haik is fine. I just don't want him assassinating my heroes. He can assault the garrison or damage the walls. Yeah, whatever, dude. Knock yourself out. Alright, you're at war with lots of people. You want a peace treaty. Nope. Okay, looks like we do have a battle here, because that army is moving in force march, which means the other army will not be in force march. Interesting. Okay, I think I will start next episode with this battle. I think we should be fine, although... Yeah, we'll see. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.